Isabella Morgan presents a 2012 science project. My hypothesis. I believe that if stock market traders buy and sell stocks based on ratio fractal patterns, they will outperform annual market returns. What is a fractal and what does a fractal look like? The backdrop you are watching is a fractal. Fractals are simple patterns repeated at smaller scales to produce irregular shapes. These pictures represent fractals in nature. Flowers, food, fruits, and animals, including ourselves, are all fractals. These natural living plants and animals all derive from the same mathematic ratio. Let's take a look at two mathematic formulas we see in everything, the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio. The golden ratio is the relationship between two line segments where the fraction produced is 1.618 to 1. The Fibonacci sequence is created by adding the sum of two consecutive numbers, then taking the first number and dividing it into the second number, and you get the ratio of 1.618 to 1. We can further expand this ratio whether created by circle or square. These mathematic ratios are interconnected. For instance, 1.618 to 1 is known as phi. 6 over 5 times phi squared is equal to pi. How does this relate to the stock market? Let's take a look. Traders use Fibonacci sequences to project prices higher or lower, but placing Fibonacci lines at random is not a methodology. We have to apply the ratio to a chart using specific criteria. I will be using TradeStation to create my charts. These are examples of charts I will be using to show the ratio in context, but let's take a look at my procedures first. I will examine current market theories and compare them to my hypothesis. Current theories not supporting my hypothesis are the random walk, efficient market hypothesis, behavioral finance, and behavioral economics. All of these theories state unless you cheat, there is no way to predict the prices of the market. I will show that all of these theories are wrong. I will demonstrate that combinations of fractal ratios applied within specific guidelines outperform normal market returns. By way of performance reports, I will show that some of the favorite technical analysis indicators are big money losers, but some cases outperform the market in a 10-year period. Looking at charts and performance reports, anything under 1 loses money. Also, annual returns are horrible. These charts contain the most popular indicators. What you are seeing are performance reports proving that the random walk and the EMH are correct. While my technical analysis is the most popular way to predict price, clearly I've shown it does not work. Let's talk about what does work. My fractal line generator. Here's where it all changes. Take a simple horizontal line, bisect it with an angle, repeat and set ratio variation to recreate nature in the market indicators. As we alter the relationship of the horizontal line to the magenta line, we create patterns that we've seen all our lives. Knowingly or otherwise, I believe this is how traders react to these ratio fractals. Here's the Bellow fractal ratio indicator. While I can't give you the formula that generates it, I can show you the fractal relationship of 1.618 to 1, and how it compares to my line generator, converting these signals to a strategy that buys and sells stocks based on fractals. The left side of the screen shows a 10-year worth of trades using my fractal generator. We can create a performance report that will show my hypothesis is correct. Looking at the charts to the left of the screen, I can expand them so you can see the individual trades. On the performance report, it shows I made a profit of 3 times my losses and a 78% win rate over 10 years. That goes beyond the random walk in the S&P 500 futures consistently. If we expand the performance report, you can see year by year how the S&P 500 returns from 2002 did not outperform Bellow fractal ratio indicator. In conclusion, my hypothesis was correct because we outperform yearly market returns. You can see my exhibits and see how I beat the S&P. Thank you for listening to my science report. Hope you enjoyed learning about fractals.